Thank you for that update, JC Cosico of News 5, joining us live from Pasay. And jeepneys and taxis also resume operations today, but some drivers are still crying out for help. Health protocols are also hardly observed in some makeshift terminals. News 5's Justine Punsalang joins us live from Manila this time around to give us updates. Justine, what's the latest from Manila?
Sean, jeepneys are once again back on the road as today marks the start of general community quarantine here in Metro Manila and nearby provinces. However, some jeepney drivers are still not yet allowed to operate despite the LTFRB authorizing 2,200 units in 34 new routes today. In Tondo, Manila, jeepneys plying the Pitil-San Lazaro route line up along the road as they wait for passengers. Because they lack proper terminal, the IATF protocol is noticeably not followed. Some passengers ride the jeep even without face shields, and there was nobody taking the body temperature and giving out alcohol to commuters. Jeepney driver Arnold Castro said that he was able to save some money the first time they were allowed to return to operations. He said this money was just enough for the needs of his family during the 15-day MECQ. But not all drivers were fortunate as Castro. Along Rizal Avenue, there are still traditional jeepneys under the Baclaran Divisoria and Baclaran Monumento routes that await their fate. Since March, Delphine Cantado and his fellow drivers are not able to operate. From around 40 drivers, their numbers dwindled down to 15 as many of them decided to return to their provinces because of lack of income, while others find different means to earn money like selling coconuts. Same goes for jeepneys with Baclaran Lumen Street route. According to Arnold Cunanan, there are around 22 drivers that have been jobless since the start of the pandemic. He said there are good Samaritans like barangay officials, police, and even private citizens that have been donating food and money to them, which help them cope with their daily needs. Nevertheless, they make efforts to earn on their own by reselling face shields with only 2 pesos profit per item. On the other hand, taxi drivers are having their own problems. While they are already allowed to operate again starting today, they hardly have any passengers. Taxi driver Giovanni Metuca said that many commuters do not have enough money to pay for the metered fare of their vehicles. He said before COVID-19 hit the country, they already have 500 peso income as early as 7 in the morning. But during the GCQ, the line of taxi units is so long that security guards have to ask them to leave. He said they could not simply roam the roads in hope for a passenger because they will just lose gas. Sean, according to the LTFRB, additional 2,300 units in 26 routes will be allowed to operate starting tomorrow. But it appears that Baclaran-bound jeepneys are not among these numbers. This is why the drivers are asking the government to let them operate, for they have been jobless since March. Sean?
All right, thank you for that update, Justine Punsalang, reporting to us live from Manila. And Senator Bong Revilla was rushed to the hospital on Tuesday afternoon, over a week after he tested positive for COVID-19. His wife, Bacoor City Mayor Lani Mercado Revilla, said the senator has developed pneumonia based on his latest x-ray. Because of this, doctors said isolation in a regular facility is no longer ideal. The senator earlier said his family tested negative for the coronavirus, but a member of his household and 1 staff member were found positive for the disease. Last March, a longtime staffer passed away from COVID-19. For more updates, follow News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News Live anytime, anywhere. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News.